What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer, and sorry it has taken me so long to get you this video. I was gonna go try to pick up all these at WePlay. They just didn't have a lot of what I needed, so I don't want to have you guys wait any longer. I know you guys are waiting for this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this video for you. This is the budget version of the Sacred Beast deck. This including the main deck, the extra deck, and the side deck. You're looking at a total of $99.87. So I tried to get under that $100 mark, and I know $100 doesn't sound like budget, but in Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point it kind of is. They're definitely cheaper options, I guess, but I'm trying to make this as competitive as possible for as cheap as I possibly can. I think I accomplished that. You guys will have to let me know what you guys think. This is not the build that I run, but I have play tested this, obviously. You guys can look at the videos. It's pretty similar, and I'll kind of give you the comps for each one, and then we'll just go from there. Like instead of using this, I use this as the budget option. So you guys know my standard lineup for the Sacred Beast. Dark Summoning Beast at 2, Dark Beckoning Beast always at 3. It's a searcher for everything, which is insane. And 2 of the Chaos Summoning Beast. This is the ratio, you guys. I think that is perfect. And along with 1 Raviel, 2 Hamon. Nothing more, nothing less. We also have 3 of the 7 Spirit Gates Unleashed, obviously. It's a very important card. And I mentioned this in my other video. I do run 2 Inspector Border as just a stun, like, ha, I'm going to make you go first. What are you going to do about it kind of thing. Oh, okay, I'm just going to drop Inspector Border, and you're probably going to lose just off of that. 3 Effect Veiler. It's basically the comp for Infinite Impermanence, obviously. 1 Cerulean Skyfire, 2 Paradise. I used to have this at 1, but unfortunately, it's a target. It's just going to get blown up, so you got to have at least 2. That's from playtesting a lot. 2 Sacred Beast Awakening. Normally, one of these would be a Skill Drain, but Skill Drain's like $5. Couldn't fit it in under that $100 mark. The 2 There Can Be Only One is fairly cheap now. 2 Allure, and again, the Mega Tins does have Pot of Extravagance, and luckily now it's like $25 each, so I'm buying an extra copy. You guys know I already have 1, so I'm buying that extra copy, but as a budget option, definitely Allure is not too bad. The 1 Gamma Seal, the 2 Raiden are Rhydian, because it's dark, so it does synergize with the Allure of Darkness, obviously. The 1 Kaiju, we are running heavy Kaiju because we don't have the Dark Ruler No Mores and that kind of stuff, or the Nibirs, because they're a little too expensive for this deck, of course. I'd rather have that Space Go otherwise, in other places, I should say. 2 Twin Twister, I do feel like this is a heavy Spell and Trap format, outside of Adamantimators, which obviously you would end up siding out. The 1 Upstart Goblin, hopefully for consistency. The Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, which is basically, again, another substitute for their Dark Ruler No More. The 3 Ghost Ogre, and this is pretty expensive, but again, we're in a format where a lot of people are going to be using Numeron, at least for a while, so I almost feel like this has to be main decked, and also can't afford to have Ash Blossom in this deck for the budget, so Ghost Ogre will have to do. And a nice budget disruption is Solemn Strike. Again, I know you can't use it turn 1, but still, if you go first, lay it down. Pretty good trap card to have. It's only 1,500 life points as well, so not putting too much on the table. Onto the extra deck, Salamangreat Almirage, 3 of. The 1 Topologic Bomber Dragon, 1 Topologic Trisbina, 1 Topologic Zeraboros, 1 Borreload, it's non-targeting removal. I almost like to have this in all my decks now. Underclock Taker, you can, 4,000 attack, guy goes to 0. It's like almost a direct attack, basically, for most part. The Equimax, definitely, this would be at 6,000 attack if it's pointing at this. If you have both on the field, which, I don't know. But you guys get it. At least having 1 on the field, and then you go into this Link 3 would be pretty good. The Nightmare Cerberus, obviously, decent form of removal, in form of a Link 2. Okay, and this is where the tech comes in, and it'll seem silly, but these cards are actually pretty good. Your most accessible card is Dark Beckoning Beast, which is why I include this in here. During either player's turn, when the effect of an opponent's monster is activated, so that's interaction during your opponent's turn. Number 45, you can target one other face-up card on the field, and I know you're saying, like, why wouldn't you not just run 2 number 65s? Well, if there's a pesky field spell on the board, or something in the back row that you have to negate, it's not bad. Shark Fortress is 2 level 5s, so that's where this comes in. I don't think there's any good rank 1 Hexes, unfortunately, so it's So basically, if this is in defense mode along with Amon, your opponent can't attack because it can only attack this, but when this is in defense mode, it can only attack that. So it's like one of those impenetrable walls, I guess, if you want to call it that. Also, it'll make you have your Sacred Beast be able to attack twice. Very techy card, but again, for a budget option, it's not bad. And Sky Cavalry is another form of non-targeting removal. Once it battles an opponent's monster, it can toss it back to the hand. And the one Link Kuriboh, because you do have a Chaos Summoning Beast, which is not bad. Onto the side deck, an extra copy of Twin Twisters to go along with 3 Cosmic Cyclone. Again, if you're playing Ultrageist, this is like a necessity, or I guess if you're playing Mystic Might as well. 3 Lancia, definitely is a good card against Eldritch. And against Adamanticators, you're definitely going to want to side in Dimension Shifter. That would stop their turn, kind of. And against a lot of decks, just having this on the board, or having that effect on the board, is just really bad for so many decks. Rarely can you deal with it. And that goes along with one more lore. If you're siding these 3, and you're definitely going to want to put another lore in, just because you have a higher chance of hitting a Dark Monster in your hand. The one red reboot, again, pretty much for Ultrageist. And the 3 DD Crow, which is obviously cheap now. So let's switch over real quick, just so I can show it to you guys, in case you don't believe me. This is from TCG Player, of course. So yeah, you can see 70 things in my cart. That's 70 items for under $100. Barely, but it is. So, and I'm assuming a lot of you guys already have these cards. I mean, that's the thing. So it's not going to cost, it should not cost you $100 straight up. Like Allure is used in so many decks. I'm sure you already have that. Tons of the hand traps, I'm sure you already have that you'll fit in there, and everything like that. Someone in the comments, gosh, I wish I could remember his name now, but said he went, I think it was Kevin. Not my friend Kevin, but someone named Kevin in the comments said they went like 6-1 with like the shell of it, and then they're waiting for the budget option to see what I had put in there instead. So thanks for the comments, stuff like that. I'm glad you guys like the first deck profile, and hopefully you guys enjoy this one too. If there's any other budget versions of any of the decks I've shown you that you would like to see, please let me know. And again, sorry if you're waiting for my Egyptian God Shaddoll Invoke deck. I'm waiting for Rage of Ra to come out because I really, really, really love that deck, and it's the one that I'm going to be doing a lot, along with Raid Raptors, which I'm also waiting for Phantom Rage. So those are 2 decks that are the most important to me. I may show you guys the Numeron Striker set soon, but I already have so many of those cards too, so again, I'm on the fence about that. But yep, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Other than that, guys, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.